Well, I'm not a public speaker. I'm a little nervous. But my business started last fall. I had seen something on Facebook. A friend from high school had said that his daughter had received a gift in the mail at college, and that she had the news had interviewed her. So I just watched the newscast, and I thought it was really cool. They had it was called Baltimore in a Box. And so I had seen that, and I kept thinking, what a great idea, because I live in the town of Rehoboth Beach, and I live close to the post office. I live near all the businesses that I deal with. And I just kept thinking, I should do this, I don't want to wait, it would be really something cool. So I thought, well, I don't want to copy, because Baltimore in a Box was, a new thing. So I started researching the business, and he had put a blog on. His name is Ross. He put a blog on and wrote all about his business, and he thought it would be great if other people could do it in their town. So I thought that was so nice, because he kind of gave me all the layout. I didn't really have to do a lot of thinking when it came to how about to do it. Like, he had decided the type of boxes to use, which was nice. That's the main part of it. So what I did was I started writing him, emailing him, and he told me as much as he could to help me out. He also told other people in the United States. There's other ones popping up around. I know there's some in New York, Bloomington, Indiana, a couple others. So it was, it's something that I thought, I've got to do this. I feel like it'd be fun. It's exciting, and the main reason I did it is I love the beach, and I love the whole atmosphere of Rehoboth Avenue. If you go to the beach, that's where everybody congregates. It's like busy in the summer, and it's exciting, and everybody has their favorite things that they love to do and love to eat. So after I got all the information, I started going door to door to all the stores. I started out at Dolly's. I talked to the owner. He's the one that makes all the popcorn and all the taffy. And I said, would you ever consider this? He said, yeah, I think it's a great idea. So I said, if you will do it, then I will go for it. Because I figured he's like the main person. And so far, the main thing that's ordered is the popcorn and the taffy, definitely. So I started going door to door. I hit Fisher's and Dogfish. I did Nicola Pizza, Purple Parrot, Snyder's Candy, the coffee shops, and everybody was so positive. After I talked to everybody and told them the idea, and I showed them a box of Baltimore that I had ordered, and they were just right on it. I never had anybody say that they didn't think it would work, and I think it's really been great. It's just been fun. Every one of the business owners, they give me wholesale prices, so I can buy in smaller quantities and enough to pack in a box. I have to think about the weight that it is and the size box because of shipping. I offer free shipping, so I try to, it helps people. I mean, I guess people, when they look at things to ship or to buy for a gift, they want to make sure it's not gonna, break their bank. So it's been really, that's really the main thing that I did. What else would I, just, so far, what did you say? Oh, so far, I've been in the Cape Gazette and the Coast Press, and as soon as people started finding out about it, I started getting orders. It's only been 3.5 weeks, so it hasn't been long. I mean, I just did all this. The website, I ended up in December, I hired somebody to help me with my website. Their name is Techno Goobers. They're from Lewis area. They made my website for me. I had one of the guys from there help me do my logo. I had the idea of what I wanted, but they kind of helped me plan that. And just meeting with them weekly, giving them the items I was going to put in. They took pictures, and they've been very helpful. It's all, I don't deal with any of the cash. They go to it, they click it, they pick the items. I get a form on my email. I fill the box order, and then I ship it. So.
Very good. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you.
Thanks. I can show you.
You might like to know that Techno Goober also presented here at 1 Million Cups.
Did they?
So it was great to hear him. Questions?
Congratulations, Pam, good job.
Thank
I met
you.
you 10 days ago, and since then I've seen you 5 other times between chamber luncheons, newspaper articles, and you really do get around. I can't believe it's only been 3 weeks. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
My question for you is, do you have a business plan of a goal of what you'd like to accomplish with this?
I was thinking of that when the other lady was saying, people have asked me that. I really have not. To me, I was a little nervous in the beginning, and my main thing was, I've got to do this. I just want to see how it works, and I'm kind of working through it every day. I'm adding new things, and I'm excited because I can see what people like when they order things, but I honestly said to my husband that if this doesn't work, then it's no big deal. I'll just eat the popcorn. That's how I felt. Like, I just was not really worried about it. I just was thinking, I'm just going to go day to day. I'm going to see how it works. To me, it was a part-time thing. And I didn't think about hiring people. I don't even know if I'd have to. I've had a ton of people tell me, I'll help you pack boxes. I'll come and pack boxes. I have children, too, but so far I've been doing it myself, and I'm seeing it more as a small thing in my home that I can do, and I'm not really thinking of huge.
Okay.
It would be unbelievable if it did that, but I just always have thought a little bit at a time.
Yeah. With your vision and your opportunity to be out and about, visibility, you've got such a passion for this. I can see it going into groups, fundraising, just so many opportunities.
I've donated boxes. I was the one who volunteered for the PTO and all the sports teams for years, and so I was always going out getting donations. So I know how hard it is to get donations, and so I've been, donating to some of the causes that I like, and also have had people call that are friends that are looking for things. And it's nice because it's simple, and the people love it. I guess they just get excited about it because it looks fun, and it's, a neat gift idea. I've sent them, which was really amazing to me. Like, I was just thinking, people that come to the beach are probably from Washington, Philadelphia, and Virginia. So I thought I was going to be shipping my boxes to there. But it's the opposite. I've shipped them to California, Texas, Florida, Indiana, Minnesota, Wisconsin. I mean, really, I'm shocked at where I'm shipping them to. Very few have been locally. They're mostly far away. And one to Puerto Rico. So that was kind of cool.
You should really think about a business plan, because I can tell you, this is going to take off.
Okay.
Not only are you getting people from those areas, you have people that have roots here that have moved. I have family in Florida. They would love to get a gift like that. It's going to hit you
That's
fast.
what I'm wondering.
It's going to hit you fast when word gets out. So when it's slow right now, you need to have a plan B, because you're not going to be able to do this yourself. I can tell you that right now.
Okay. I've been thinking of this.
I was wondering if you had reached out to the Small Business Administration or SCORE to help you with developing a business plan or to go over your numbers?
I was at one of the meetings that they had at the airport, and there was a whole group of people. I went around from person to person, and I did meet with the one man from SCORE. Len, yeah, I think he has white hair. Yeah, Len. And we talked about it. We were talking about the business plan. I think it just all came about so quick, and I have not written one out, which I do need to do. He even said, even though it seems simple, you don't have to have a long business plan. It could be short, something, easy. So, yes,
Congratulations.
thank you.
I want to go back to the basics
Uh-huh.
of the collaboration that you have with the retailers.
Okay.
Talk to us a little bit about that and how you keep that flowing so that your supply can meet your demand.
Okay. Well, I live right on the avenue, just a couple doors off. So since I'm friends with everybody, they're open pretty much 7 days a week now. And even in the winter, they actually told me they would open the store if they, like I have friends that they own the stores, but they're only open a few days a week in the winter. So I told them I want to make sure everything's fresh, everything's new, especially the food, the candy. And so I go down, they know who I am now. They said, all you have to do is make a phone call. They have it ready for me, and I pick it up. And I don't buy tons of stock, but I buy enough to get me through, I've been just little by little just keeping it in smaller amounts. But even like recently, I went to order the Fisher's popcorn. It comes in one day to my door, which is really amazing, I think. They're located out of, I think, Fenwick, or they said I could even drive there and get it if I want to. But I was ordering one box, and then I thought, I better order a few boxes. And I'm glad I did, because the popcorn and the taffy are definitely the most popular.
So they come in bulk?
Yes, they come in a box in wholesale. They're already packaged. The other popcorn, Dolly's, he has ordered small bags for me, so I don't have to send boxes. And I've ordered the bags and the popcorn separate. I'm packaging the taffy myself, but like the caramel from Kilwins, they want to do it themselves because they have their special way of doing it.
So do you have a special place out of your home that you work? It's called
It's
Rehoboth in a box room? Or?
I actually do have a whole room to move it into. At this time, I do not. This time I have it right in my living room, all set up it's inside of, on shelves. And the reason that my upstairs is taken, I have a 4th floor in my townhouse. My daughter and her new husband and baby moved there for a few months. So I'm waiting. As soon as they get out, I'm going to have it all set up very nice. It doesn't take up a lot of room. Honestly, it's probably as big as long as that table and this high. It's all in Rubbermaid boxes, very neat. So. Yeah.
And so my last question then, I'm back to the basics. Business plan.
Yes.
Cash flow, and working capital. So you have set aside working capital,
I will tell you this.
okay?
I have said this for years. I'm not really a business person. I'm not good with numbers. That's not me. And I'm more of the creative end. So I've been having Technogoobers has been helping me with that. And they're the ones who've kind of helped me with the pricing and sizes and stuff. If it wasn't for them, honestly,
So do you still see this as a hobby?
to me, it is a hobby right now.
Oh, okay.
It's a hobby. I mean, I would like to say a
Clarity,
hobby,
clarity.
but then as I come home in the evening, because I'm doing other things, I'm like thinking, I need more time for this because I'm staying up late packing boxes. So I probably need to cut some other things out. So, but
There's going to be a switch there.
yeah.
You really want to be prepared for it.
So I wanted to show you real quickly, this is the list that they have to choose from, that they pick, and then they can say whether the box is for themselves or for somebody else, and they put in their information. And one of the things that's nice is, that I don't see it on here, but, no, it's not on there. Oh, right here, I see it, probably, they just changed this for me yesterday. It should say, I do not see it. It has a little center, I don't see it on here for some reason, but it will say a message. And people have been writing messages. So this week, I mean, it's almost like exciting. As soon as I open it up, I want to see what the message is. It's just fun. A lot of Mother's Day and people saying how much they love people and how they're excited, and like we're sending you a gift from the beach and we can't wait till you get here this summer. So to me, it just gives me joy reading that. You know, I've had a couple people that have sent me emails, and instead of writing them back, I called them because they wanted to make sure that their mom got things that she was 94, she's in a nursing home, and they want to make sure that she can hold the things and look at them and touch them, and candy that she can eat. So that was just so touching. And then the woman wrote me back and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So all the Mother's Day boxes, I'm putting a Mother's Day card in and putting their note in it so they have their card. And it's just little things. And each box, even though they pick 4, 6, or 12 items, I always put extra things in. So people are getting coupons and stickers and postcards. So there's more things in there. And then when they open it, it's kind of like a surprise.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
As you were speaking, I had mentioned earlier, I have a son in college, and we get emails at finals, midterms, and where we can order boxes, but we don't have the option to choose. So we just get whatever they send in the box. So I think that's a good idea that you have the option to choose, and that's also a target market for the colleges.
I've sent a few colleges now, and I'm trying to think about how to get into the colleges that I could, because I actually have 2 kids in college and another one going to college this year. So I've sent my own boxes. But it's nice because there's no work involved. I mean, honestly, to order this box, I've ordered one myself to test and see how it works. And I mean, it could take you probably 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes to do this. It's quick and not to worry about shipping. And I do, honestly, it says 24 to 72 hours to ship out, but I ship the next day. I pack it that night and ship the next day. I mean, if it had to go over a day or so, but it's pretty quick and easy to do. I live like 2 blocks from the post office. They know me now. I walk in and they're like, here she is again. But I'm going to be going there a lot. But in the meantime, if it does take off and if I have to do more, there's a couple different websites. One is called stamps.com, and they actually will come right to your house and pick up the boxes, and I can print out the forms, so that'll make it a little easier.
I think this is a great concept. It's very fun. You already start to think about who you can send one of these to, so that's fun. Just curious as to what you make off of a box. I mean, if you're getting a lot of this stuff at wholesale and, you know, it's 4 things in there for $25, you know, what the kind of return is for you.
The $25 box, the reason we did it, I don't make as much money on that box. The reason we did it is because when people go to the website, they'll see you can order a box for $25, and they're thinking, oh, that's really cheap. But then they probably will do the $35 box. The $35 box is definitely the most popular. The $60 box is a little less. But what the costs are, the items are about $1 each. The box is about $1. And then stickers, the stickers that go on it. I'm thinking a box for all of the items, I would say, let's go to the $35 box. I put in there, it's about $7 to $8 for the items. And then the shipping. This is what I've learned with shipping. I never realized how much shipping is. It has to do with weight and with size and where it is. If it goes across the Mississippi, it pretty much doubles. So my shipping is from $6 to $12, depending upon where it goes. So I would say for the depends where it goes, but the boxes are, I'm probably making between $15 and $20 on the medium-sized box. The large box, I'm trying to think of a way for people only to get the large box, because on the large box I make about $40. Oh wow! It's I mean, to me, I'll lose a little money on the small box, but I'm hoping people go for the big box. And my biggest excitement was the second day that I opened this website, I got a phone call from Shell Brothers, and they said, we'd love to give these to our new home buyers. And, you know, we're into buying local, and we want to buy in bulk. So that was like amazing. So what I did is, he asked if he could put extra items in, so instead of 12, I put 15, but I do not have to have shipping. I just drop it off at their office. So, that's my next goal, is to go to hotels because of people sending their guests there, or wedding parties.
Wedding parties.
I have the realtors for people that buy homes, or the builders that are selling homes. They're my next thing to do, go door to door to their offices, because I can email people all day long, but the whole thing is seeing the box. They love to see the box, and then it gets them excited about it because they want one too.
Great presentation, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I love that idea with the, pick whatever you like. It's real good because, eventually people, buy more. That's your intention as well. But what is your ideas for the future for marketing and advertising, and also networking?
Well, to me, the marketing I've done so far, all I've done is a little bit of Facebook. I've done some advertising on Facebook because they have the little ads and it reaches a lot of people. I don't know how it's worked out. I know how many people it's reached, but I don't know who's ordered. But to me, seeing this is the main thing. So I have a couple sample boxes, which the sample boxes, I put everything in and I have it all displayed really nice. I have it in a couple stores downtown Rehoboth with my cards next to it, and also the Chamber of Commerce. In the building there, the visitor center, they say that thousands of people go through, tens of thousands. So if the box is there and the card's there, that's a big part of it. I've thought about other ways, because I know that being in the paper, I've been in the Cape Gazette, and that has been big. I feel like I can't even walk down the street now. People are like, I saw your box. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's really been big in this area. I did not realize how many people read the paper. Even when the Coast Press put it in today, it actually came out, today's paper. Last week, it went online. And I had my family, who I hadn't even told in Wilmington, calling and saying they saw it in the paper. So I was really surprised. I didn't realize they were connected. So I'm debating on how else to market.
And actually, it would be really good if you can, maybe target tourism and stuff like that, like magazines and little things like that as well.
Yeah, I think the magazines, I definitely am going to do that. That's a big,
I was just wondering if you ever thought to put your logo, have a box around the logo.
that is exactly what Baltimore did.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've seen other people do that. I felt like I would be copying if I did that. The beginning of it started out with a box. And then we went to words with a box. And I kept saying, I think we should do this, I think we should do this. But then I got to the point where I kind of felt like it looked so much like the other one that it almost seemed like it was copying to me, especially because it's even, the box is only a little box, and he has all his stuff coming out of it. If you look at Baltimore in a box, you'll see exactly. My website already looks like his because it's clicking on the same, my items are different, but it's very close. I'm going to see if I can get to, there we go. I think that's it. Here's all the items. So people can go on and find everything they want. It makes it easy that way. I also have new things coming out this week. I have a few new things. I have keychains, magnets, and notepads, and little photo albums. So just something different.
I'm wondering if we'll have any challenge in the summer shipping any of these things? I'm assuming there's no chocolate in it.
That has come up. The only thing is the chocolate.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that we've talked about. I don't know how it will be because it seems like it's pretty, it seems like it's pretty, but I have to find out about that. I have been packaging things inside the box too, like packaging another, like I have, like the cookies, they're fragile, so I put them inside of another box. It's just to make sure everything comes out in one piece. And so far I've had people respond back that they've got the box and everything is fine. But I am going to find out about the heat, because it's the chocolate are the one thing that I've been a little worried about. I can always take that off the list.
It might, from experience, I won't tell you from where,
Yes.
but might be a good idea to do that, because you
I have a feeling you're right.
want it to be
I have a
perfect.
feeling you're right.
And I also want to mention, you can put ads everywhere, including my publication, but it's your visibility, and it's you, and it's your passion that, the box is cool, but hey, don't rule yourself out, you're really good.
Thanks.
I would like to thank you because I have a son that's in college in Massachusetts, and his birthday is coming up this week, so guess what? I think I found a neat present for him. Thank you. Before we conclude, we'd like to ask, what can we as a community do to support you?
Well, I do have a Facebook page, and I would love if you shared it with everybody. That's always a big help. And if you do have anybody that, I always tell people too, I tell my friends, if you are sending a box and you're a friend of mine, to put in the suggestion box something or write something little. I mean, I always will add in some little things and fun stuff, you know, just to make sure they know that it's coming from somebody that, you know, met me or something like that.